Ukraine done. Hundreds of thousands without drinking water, says Zelensky. Hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians are without normal access to drink water after the Kharkov dam was destroyed, President Vladimir Zelensky has said. Tens of thousands remain in flooded areas in the southern Ukraine, he said, accusing Russia of failing to help those trapped in parts they controlled. There are fears water levels could rise further. Ukraine and Russia accused each other of blowing up the dam on Tuesday, but the BBC cannot verify the claims. As mass evacuations continued on Wednesday in Ukraine's Kherson region, satellite images have emerged showing widespread devastating terror. One of the photos showed a flooded port and industrial area in the regional capital Kherson, which is under Ukrainian control. Russian emergency services quoted by TASS news agency said water levels would continue to be elevated for 3 to 10 days. The United Nations warned the destruction of the dam would have grave and far-reaching consequences for thousands of people. UN Chief Martin Griffiths said the scale of the catastrophe would only become clear in the coming days. On his Telegram channel, Mr. Zelensky said disaster affected at least 100,000 people, tens of thousands of whom were still in the area. Hundreds of thousands of people have been left without normal access to drinking water, he said. Our services, all those who can help people, are already involved, but we can't only help on the territory controlled by Ukraine, on the part occupied by Russia. The occupiers are not even trying to help people. Both Ukraine and Russia say they have evacuated more than 1,000 people each. However, Ukrainian officials say more than 40,000, 17,000 in Ukraine-held territory west of the Dnieper River and 25,000 in the Russian-occupied east need to leave. On Wednesday morning, 23 localities remained flooded, Ukrainian TV said in its latest news bulletin. Meanwhile, Kherson's Russian-installed authorities declared a state of emergency in the part of the region they control. Some reports suggest that water levels may be dropping in the town of Nova Kahova, closest to the dam, as the vast reservoir behind it quickly empties. But flood waters may not peak in the Kherson for another 20 hours. Interfax Ukrainian news agency quoted Kherson Governor Alexander Pradyktin as saying, Mr. Pradyktin added that Russian forces had shelled parts of the region, including the city of the Kherson, several times, and that one person was killed and one injured.